Today, we are meeting someone who has paved their own way, and if continues on the trajectory that they're on, will trailblaze their way to the very top. We are going to meet with, learn about, laugh with, and most importantly, celebrate Radio 1 Sound of 2025 winner, Chappell Roan.
Hello.
It's great to see you, and congratulations on what we're about to celebrate today. You are the winner of Radio 1 Sound of 2025. And look at this. I have this wonderful trophy.
It's
just for
so
you.
pretty.
Is this going to work at home?
Yes.
Yes?
It's so pretty.
Here, it's all yours.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Where's it going to go?
Amazing. Maybe on top of my piano.
So you can always look at it and remember that you are number one.
Well, thank you. This is so pretty.
And I don't think a lot of people, the majority of people, will know the meaning behind the name Chappell Roan and how you came up with it.
My real name is Kaylee. But I go by Chappell Roan because my grandpa's name was Dennis Chappell. And then Roan is like a reference to his favorite song called The Strawberry Roan, which is an old like Western song.
I listened to that song.
Yeah.
It's almost like a poem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down in the horse corral, standing alone, is an old caballo, a strawberry roan. His legs are all spavin', he's got pigeon toes, little pig eyes and a big Roman nose.
What was he like, your grandfather?
He's very, very, very funny, very smart. And there is something that he said that I think about every move I make with my career, business, whatever. It's like, as an artist, you are made to like not think this way. But he says, there are always options. There are always options. So I think about that and I'm like, if I don't feel like doing this right now, and I'm like being made to feel that this is like the last shot I'll ever be able to do, it's like there are always options. It is not a scarcity of opportunity. And so that I think about that all the time. Even when it comes to like looking for my house, it's like, this could be, I love this house, but there are always options if I don't get it. Or I don't know, if you feel stuck, like, oh my God, I'm so fucked, I have to do this. No, you don't. There are options.
So you obviously hold him in incredibly high regard.
Yeah.
Was he the kind of one person that was always there when maybe everyone else or someone else wasn't?
I don't think he ever questioned my ability. I think everyone was like, oh my God, she's a really good singer. But I don't think he ever questioned my artistic spirit. Because, I don't know, there's a lot of people who are like, you should go completely country or you should try Christian music. And he never was like telling me to do anything. And he also was kind of the only person that was like, you don't need a plan B. Just do it. You know?
Almost encouraging you to trust in yourself and your own path.
He was the only person who said, like, he never asked if I had a plan B.
He believed in plan A.
Yeah.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
In the Strawberry Roan poem, it's referred to as a pony, right?
Yeah, it's a horse.
A horse.
A horse.
Did that have any connection to Pink Pony Club at all? Or
No, not at all.
just a
And I
chance
didn't
thing?
even like think about it until someone else, like an interviewer, brought it up, and I was like, wait, yeah, of course, you know. But the Pink Pony was is a reference to like a strip club in my hometown that shut down. That was like a pink building.
And a really important song.
Yes. Yeah, that song like changed everything.
In what way?
It put me in a new category of genre. And that was something that, I don't know, I never thought that I could actually be pop star girl. And Pink Pony like forced me into that almost.
Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. I'm up.
You had that song for a while.
Yeah, I wrote it in 2018.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It is wild.
And it's like so crazy that, I don't know, it's just so cool that a song was written so long ago and literally like a label held it for a year because they were like, this is not going to work. This is not la la la. Like they literally said, we don't get it. Of course they didn't get it.
How do you reflect on the song when you first wrote it, considering how well it's regarded now?
I always believed it was good. And I know that I know how I felt that night is still the same way that I feel when I sing the song. And that's how I know that it's actually holds its own identity, because there's some songs that I sing on like at my shows where I am truly just like singing with the crowd, but like Pink Pony Club, I like remember the moment that I wanted to capture when I went into like a gay bar for the first time. And like I feel that moment when I'm on stage. And like I don't always feel that whenever I sing like Naked in Manhattan or like My Kink is Karma. Pink Pony has like, it was like grown out of absolute like necessity.
And then we look at Lollapalooza,
Yeah.
Bonnaroo, you know, whatever the festival, SNL.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. You know, these huge global moments that you get to perform that song in. That,
Yeah.
I mean, God, that's so satisfying. That's incredible.
It feels good. And at the same time, there's no way I could take all the credit for it. Like, the reason it's so big is like people truly just want like some sort of release to have a good day or a good 2 hours, like, or a good 3 minutes of the song. Like, that is like what has lifted up is like people's attraction to like freedom and joy. So I'm just like, I just like happen to be the
Facilitator.
yeah.
When you're on stage at like Lolla or you're performing it on SNL, are you aware of the kind of freedom that you're allowing people to have when listening to a song like that? Or are you in your moment?
It is actually so crazy to like look out. And yeah, like a lot of people are having such a good time. There is also so much shit going on, like in an actual concert, that sometimes I'm like, what the hell are they fucking like? There are people fighting. There are also people crying. People.
What, during Pink Pony Club? Or whatever. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Always some shit going down. Some bitch throwing up. Some bitch doing poppers. Some girl wig halfway off, doesn't care. Some girl, I say it's Pink Pony Club theme, will not dress up that theme. I always love girls who do that. Dressed up as My Kink is Karma. Dressed up as a mermaid. I look out, there is a child on someone's shoulders. I look out, there is someone being carried over the barricade because they are blackout drunk. And then I look out and I see queer joy. It all exists in the same GA pit.
Someone will call it heaven.
I would say it is heaven.
Yeah.
I would say it is heaven. But I look out and I'm like, yes, there is joy in the crowd. But now there is like a group of people who would have never been in the same room if this song did not exist.
Special.
Yeah.
Really special. So Pink Pony Club, obviously a huge catalyst for things. But we can't not talk about Good Luck Babe. We can't not talk about Hot to Go and songs like that.
Yeah.
You know, alongside those types of songs, is it for you still the song that engineered the kind of huge last 12 months that we've experienced for you?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, yes, like Pink Pony was born first. But did she like take the lead? Like, I look at everything and I almost think that Casual actually like was like pushed the snowball off the mountain as it started rolling, which I don't know if a lot of people would agree, but I think that song like is so jarring to a lot of listeners but it's also so attractive to so many listeners because not a lot of people like talk about what that song talks about. And I think it just set me in a category of like Pink Pony Club is like, yes, it sets me in a category of like queer influenced pop, like sparkly club, celebratory. Then there's casual that like really puts me into a lane that you got to be down with, you know? So I think that was the actual snowball.
Knee deep in the passenger seat and you're eating me out. Is it casual now? 2 weeks and your mom invites me to her house in Long Beach. Is it casual now?
I like that about you, actually. You're either in or you're out, really,
Yeah.
when it comes to Chappell Roan.
And that's okay. I love it when people
Yeah.
are out. I love it when people hate it.
I think if you're not angering people in some way
Who
through the art
cares?
form that you're making, then you're doing it wrong.
I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Something I wanted to pick up on that you said there, the light and dark in the music. That's something that I've always really enjoyed about what you do with things. You don't just let the dark sit in one song and the light sit in another song.
Yeah.
You're really good at picking up on both emotions
Thanks.
and capturing it in one record.
you.
What does that take as an artist to be able to do that? Or do you feel it's quite a natural thing to do?
I think what's actually more natural is to just keep it one or the other because it's just like, it's really hard to shift in a show. Like, it's just hard to go like this instead of like, you know, up, 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 and on Pink Pony Club. But I just couldn't keep it out because I could not like lie to myself or even like pretend that making the album was like this, you know? No album obviously is, but there was like, I went through many breakups during that album and I just had to, I had to say something about it. It was just, because it was like, if the album was going to be called The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, it has to have falls. So I think that part was natural, even though I'm like, surprisingly, like how I write now, I'm like more reluctant to be sad. dark.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that in music you're writing after Rise and Fall?
Yeah. It feels so good to party.
Yeah.
Like, why do I don't want to.
What do you like to do to have a good time?
Well, if I want to have like a really good night, I just eat an edible and play video games. But if I'm like trying to have fun, like out, I'll take shrooms.
What are you playing video games wise?
Fortnite.
Oh, you're on it? Did you start playing the new first
season.
person?
Oh, what?
Yeah, they launched the first person mode. Yeah.
But now I wouldn't get to see my Ariana Grande character.
Yeah, I know. That's the
I would
worst
only
thing
be
about
first
it.
shooter. No. I paid for that skin.
Yeah. It depends how seriously you take the gunfights,
Well,
I guess.
I play on Nintendo Switch, so that's how serious I take
Yeah,
it.
it's the aesthetic more than anything. When's Chappell getting her own skin?
That is what I am going to use this interview for.
Yes, we are going
Is
to
to-
leverage.
Please give me a skin. Please.
I was going to say what would the dance be, but
No, there's already Hot to Go. Hot to
there
Go's already
is?
on there.
see, I've not played for a while, so I didn't know that.
It's on there.
Hot to Go's on already.
And I don't know if it's out yet, but I think Good Luck Babe is also going to be
Yeah.
a little dance on there.
What would the backpack be? Or the back bling?
Oh my God. I don't even know. I feel like I should just do like I'm just going to let my Discord figure out
Yeah,
what
a
I
creative-
should do. Like,
A creative online
I think
meeting.
it would be really fun if I had a skin of me in the Statue of Liberty outfit, like being green. So maybe I'd have a little apple bong as the backpack.
Yeah.
But there are like
I like the idea of the
children.
VMA's armor, maybe.
Ooh.
Would be cool.
Ooh.
And would fit the vibe.
Crossbow.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Nice.
Damn.
Can we talk about Good Luck, Babe?
Mhm.
Yeah. Because for all the brilliance of Pink Pony Club that we've discussed so far, you on people's radars in terms of a mainstream success, Good Luck, Babe was such an important song in doing that. For us in the UK, anyway.
UK
And-
really supported me. Like UK was the like biggest champions of that song.
Yeah.
Truly.
For you, first off, what is that song about and what does it mean to you?
I mean, originally, I don't even know if I've ever said this in an interview. It was originally called Good Luck Jane. It was not Good Luck Babe at first, because I wanted it to be like, just about a girl who, me falling in love with my best friend and then her being like, I don't like you back. I like boys. And it was like, okay, well, good luck with that. Like, you would literally have to stop the entire universe to like stop that feeling. But Good Luck Jane, we just changed it. It was an argument that was ongoing for many months of like, what is it actually going to be called? But Good Luck Babe. It was the only song I released last year. One song, and it went so big. So that would be so awesome if I just had to release one song a year and it carry the whole year.
Oh my God, that would be the best.
That'd be so awesome. But I didn't have a music video for it. It like actually broke everything that you need for a single to break. Like, it broke every standard.
Including your expectations, I'd imagine, as well, right?
I was like, I don't know what this is going to do. I'm just going to put it out like I've done all my other songs. I'll do a music video later because I'll have time in the summertime.
What's your relationship with success like? Do you crave it or do you even consider it?
Success is so dangerous because it means so many different things. There's like success financially. There's like success like in like numerically. There's success in like, just like what you acquire of like, now you're a legitimate artist now. Now I will be taken seriously by all the major media. Now I will it's like that's successful, but you may have that, but not success like numerically or like financially. So it just, like fame. A lot of people think like fame is the pinnacle of success because that's all you could ever want. What is there else? Like, what more could you possibly want than adoration by the whole world? And like that, the whole like adoration part is so addictive and so not talked about. Like, I understand like why I'm so scared to lose it, because like it's so scary to think that one day people will not care about you the same way as they do right now. Like, that is so scary, and I think lives in women's brains a lot different than men's. But like, my relationship to that success is what I was not prepared for. What I was like prepared for was like doing bigger rooms, like wearing crazy stuff, doing shows under higher pressure, working with a bigger team, like paying my team more because I have like new financial freedom. Like, there is that, but I did not expect the abuse of the machine and the internet and people in real life.
Did that abuse that you felt, did that knock confidence in what you were doing in any way?
It knocked confidence in my faith for humanity, which I've like been in therapy like so heavily since all this started, like in the summertime. And like that is what I'm trying to grip onto, is like seeing that this isn't a bad thing. It's not a great thing that I've lost like humanity, like my faith in humanity, but like there is so much like grace I've grown to have for people that abuse public figures, which is really hard to say because I don't really expect anyone else to know how to operate around famous people. And I'm not even like that famous. I I know how they feel. Like, I know I did not grow up famous. Like, I very much was not famous until this year. And so I understand, like, how nerve-wracking and how, like, I don't want to bother you, but I'm going to come up and say how much I love you because, like, I would want to know if I was loved. You know, like, I understand where people are coming from. And I know they don't know how unsafe it makes me feel. And I know they don't know how embarrassed I am now that I'm famous. But I have grace for, like, people who don't understand because they just won't ever understand unless they, like, truly, truly want to understand.
And I don't necessarily think that's on you to try and make them understand in any way. That's not your
No.
responsibility or anything like that.
No, but they shouldn't be surprised if I say no to a photo. Or they shouldn't be surprised if, like, I'm going to stand up to myself for, like, how famous people are treated on, like, a red carpet or treated by paparazzi or, like, treated by people, like, scalpers at the fucking airport. Like, you don't have to understand everything I do, but, like, don't be surprised if I, like, protect myself, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think you're a woman of the people, you know? You keep it real.
I think that
I don't think you get the level of success you experience without being that type of person.
it's so interesting because I don't agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Tell us why.
I think that you get really successful if you are really not combative. I think actually I would be more successful if I was okay wearing a muzzle.
If you played the game a little bit more. Yeah.
I think I would be way more successful if I said yes to things that I was made to feel were you will never get this opportunity again. Like, if I were to override more of my basic instinct of my heart being like, stop, you're not okay, I would be bigger. I'd be way bigger. I would be on tour right now still.
I think what you're saying there brings longevity into the equation, though.
Yes.
Because I definitely agree. And I think you would have maybe been bigger, faster if you play by the rules, for example. But does that equate to a long, successful career?
I think that the longevity of my career is not up to me. But I think the longevity of my soul being protected and me not hating myself is what is like gonna stay the longest, because like a pop star's career is, from the media's like perspective, is like this, you get to the pinnacle and then everyone starts hating you, and then it's just like la 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 until they become like relevant again, and then it's like this, and then it's down. It's like, but what will make me not feel like I'm this is like if actually I can look back at this album cycle and be like, I did not crumble under the weight of like the expectation of what being a pop star is. Like, I did not stand for like being abused or blackmailed into doing like some type of like, do this or we won't play you on the radio, or like do this or you'll never be asked back, or like do this because you'll never get offered that much money ever again. It's like, who cares? Because at least I stayed true to my heart, and like I said before, like there are always options to like how to be a pop star. Like that's what I think is so interesting, and what I am so not afraid to break is like, I always reference this past year. I think like me on the carpet yelling on the VMAs to like tell the photographer to shut the fuck up. I think that completely like shattered what everyone thought was supposed to be like. That is not what a pop star is supposed to do. You know? Like, and in my head, like walking onto the carpet, I was looking around and I was like, this is what people are okay with all the time? this is like, I'm supposed to act normal. This is not normal. This is crazy. Like, oh my God, I feel so bad for the girls that have been taught that this is
Or
normal.
abused, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that it's okay. And so, like, I think, like, I've been acting that way, whether it's the right or wrong response in that situation, but I've been responding that way to disrespect my whole life. But now there are cameras on me. And also I happen to be a pop star, and those things don't match. It's like oil and water. It's like girl power unless you're a pop star, because you're not professional all of a sudden.
I'm glad you brought that moment up, actually, because my example was going to be you calling out VIP
Oh, yes.
at Outside Lands Festival, which was another brilliant moment
Thank
in
you.
a kind of similar vein. And it must give you a kick to kind of call people out like that.
Well, I'm on stage and I have the mic, so I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So I'm not scared, but like, it's all like fun and games whenever I call people out, because I'm like, it's not my festival. I can't actually get onto them. But I was like, bitch, I flew all the way to San Francisco. Like, I got dressed up. I did my makeup and hair, and I got dressed here to come perform for you. I may not be the girl that you're here to see, but just try to do Hot to Go with your arms one time so I can get on with my performance. And I don't like, it's the same. Like, I'm not afraid to call out people, but it's more so call people out.
Yeah. Say it.
Like, keep people on them toes. Keep people on their toes. Like, I don't know. I mean, I have like,
Well, it's kind of everything that you've described about the entertainment industry before, about it
oh,
showboating and having to be perfect and pretty and,
well, it's
a
why,
certain way.
yeah.
You don't have to sit in VIP and do nothing and
Mm-mm.
act like you're perfect.
It's why, like,
You can be trashy in VIP.
Jersey Shore,
There you go.
VIP, bottle service. Be a freak, for God's sake. Like, there are girls here, like I said, throwing up over the barricade. Like, that is the vibe of a Chappell Roan show. Because, so, like, you standing in the back in, like, all black, trying to be like, la 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 la, like, oh man, this is such a, this, who knew that she would come from, 2020 being dropped to this, and now she's making this much money, blah, blah, blah. It's like, if you're not doing the Hot to Go dance, I'm gonna call you out. I don't give the fuck that you're the president of a label. Like, be here with me. At least while I'm on stage. Like, be here with me. And that's the only reason why I, like, call people out to be uncomfortable. Yeah. Be here.
It's why you're there, to share the fun, to share the enjoyment of it.
And that's like a drag queen's job.
Yeah.
A drag queen does not get on stage to calm people down. Like, a drag queen does not say things to flatter people. Like, a queen makes you blush. You know what I mean? Like, you get red in the face whenever a queen talks to you. And it's like, expect the same energy at my show, or if I step on the Coachella stage,
And I think finally it kind of all stems to bravery, actually, a lot of it, and trusting in your own self.
Yeah. I think it comes out of actually survival more so than bravery. I think that being brave is just being able to put out your own music, but doing what I'm doing, it's like life or death almost to break the mold. Being brave is getting out on stage in front of 110,000 people. But like me standing up for myself, like on a red carpet, or like fighting for trans rights within like what is happening for the country, is life or death. But I don't know if it's bravery. I think that it's just a duty.
You feel a responsibility for yourself and everyone else who follows you.
I feel a responsibility to show up for who I am. I don't feel responsible for them. I just feel responsible to do my best as a human.
And that's a manifesto that me and millions of other people are most definitely behind. Chappell, thank you so much. Radio 1 Sounder 2025 winner.
Thank you so much.